welcome to Thursday night Travel 10 seminar.
Yeah, we're here again, and
But today's exciting week.
yeah,
We
we
have
are.
an event on Saturday.
Yes, we do. We got this very, very big event on Saturday, August the 3rd, and obviously tonight we're going to be talking about that. Got a few announcements to make as well, and we're going to do a little bit of just a little bit of training on how to build this business, because it's obviously the key to everything. So we want to spend a few minutes talking about that today. This will probably be one of our shorter webinars. We're kind of probably a little excited about tomorrow and getting to do a complete presentation, and plus, of course, unveil what we've been talking about for a long time now, for like about 3 months. So we're going to get to be able to make a major announcement tomorrow. We're very, very excited. So let's just jump in here. Let's get started. First, I wanted to share with everybody that next Thursday on the webinar, we're going to be doing a live business presentation again. And as you've seen, by the last one, we're simplifying this even more and more and more and getting our messaging down so it's very, very focused, because this really is a tremendous opportunity. I was sitting there actually going through the presentation that I'll be giving tomorrow on Saturday. No, not tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday, but on Saturday. And I was thinking, wow, this really is a really great business. I mean, we've actually got the business down to the point where if you really look at what you get when you join, there really is no cost. So, I mean, you're actually joining a business where you're every dollar you spent, you're getting it right back right away. So it doesn't really cost you anything to be involved in the business. And then you take the products where you can literally save thousands of dollars every year. And some of you probably save $3,000 or $4,000 every year if you really use everything that we have in this benefits package. So now you got a business with no cost, something that saves you thousands and thousands of dollars, and then you have this ability to earn unlimited compensation, whatever you want. I mean, I don't know how it could get much better. And of course, the only thing that makes it better is that our whole business is built around travel and vacations and doing the things in life that we all want. When you talk to anybody about what would they do if they had time and money, most people will tell you what?
Travel.
Travel. Yeah, they want to travel. They want to take vacation. They want to go someplace with their family and their friends, and they want to see things they haven't seen and really enjoy that part of life. Well, that's what our business is all about. So I don't know how you can find a better business than this. Again, I sum it all up, no cost, tremendous savings on when you do travel. You're in the travel world. And then when you share this with people, you make this amazing compensation. And then, of course, we got the marketing system, which is called the gift, which we're going to be talking about in just a minute, because that's how you build it. So, again, I think you guys are sitting on something that's really spectacular. And then on top of that, we've got the announcement coming for this Saturday. So let's talk about that for a second. Tomorrow, Friday, you will receive an invitation to this live webinar. It'll be occurring on Saturday morning, Eastern Standard Time at 11:30. Now, in order to watch this particular presentation, you have to have signed the NDA. If you haven't done it, I'm pretty certain you've seen it. It's in your back office. There's an email that went out again today, and there's a couple that went out this week. You have to sign that and send them back to customer support, because on Friday, they're going to take that list and compile it. And then from that list, they're going to send out the invitations to the call. And only those people that receive the invitation will be able to watch this webinar. So remember, if you haven't signed the NDA, you have to. Now, if you're attending the event live in Atlanta, obviously you can sign the NDA at the door. So when you come in, we'll have them available to you. Just sign it there. And then after we conclude the regular part of the business presentation and the training that we're going to do on Saturday morning, then we'll talk about this great announcement. Talking about the meeting, though, on Saturday, before I get into what was going to be what we're all excited about. On this meeting on Saturday, guys, you need to bring guests. You need to bring people that are interested in doing exactly what you're doing and sharing this, because we've made this thing so simple and so exciting. And I think, as a matter of fact, I know, whatever you bring, my guess is 99% of those people you bring, if you bring 9 people or 10 people, you'd probably have 9 that would sign up. That's pretty good odds. Maybe you'd have 10 out of 10. I think it's that good. But nothing happens if you don't bring anybody. If you come by yourself, great, you get some training, maybe you get a little inspired, but you really haven't pushed yourself forward. You haven't actually had anything happen in your business. So make that effort between now and Saturday morning to bring one person with you. I mean, that's all it takes. I mean, I've always said in this business, it's not like you got to go out and conquer the world. It's just one person at a time. It's just sharing this message one person at a time and getting their attention. And so, before we actually talk about, the special webinar on Saturday, let's talk about the building a little bit, okay? Because again, I always use my wife as an example because I've had her actually do this, and I've said this over and over. I said, look, I know you're not a really strong network marketer or a salesperson. You're not comfortable with that. But using the gift, you found this to be very easy. So maybe share with everybody a little bit of what happened. Just you did another meetup, right? Yesterday,
Yeah.
was it?
This week I went to a business networking event in my county. And I just love it because everybody's selling, like the insurance, the investments, some, other business. Why did I want to say? Lotions and things, and it's going to help you with this and this. Everybody's like, okay. But then I go with my beautiful gift card. It's such a good icebreaker. And like, there you have it. I got a gift for you. And everybody, oh, it's a gift? What do you mean as a gift? Yes, it's $1,000 in savings in your next hotel vacation. Next time you go on vacation, go ahead, use it. And everybody's like, huh? How this work? Like, it is just somebody opens their eyes and say, what? How this work? Tell me more. What is this about? Is it really a gift? Is it really? But compared with every other things who are like, people always see it. Okay, good insurance. I already have car insurance. But it's wonderful to give something away, and people love it, and it's fun to give. It's actually fun. Like, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it.
And it really is that easy. That was the whole idea when we sat down and created.
But you have to go.
Yeah.
You have to find the places like those networking events right there in your community, 10, 20 minutes from
meetup, right?
you.
It doesn't even have to be network, just any meetups, right?
Any meetup, but actually I found that the people who is more open to business are like those small business networking events, because they are entrepreneurs. Some people who actually love to make money and to try different things, and they open for business. So I think that's wonderful. And I guarantee you, everybody have it between 15-20 minutes of their home.
Yeah, and that's right. So if that's close to you, and that's all you need to do to launch your business. And then, obviously you can always go the family and friends route. Everybody does that. But it's funny, with family and friends, they always think you're trying to, okay, what's this all? What are you trying to get me to do that I don't want to do? You know how that goes, right? We've all been there. And that's not the case, of course, with this, because they're saying, well, if you travel, you're going to benefit. So a lot of times family members, even this, will look at this and go, well, you're right. I can save money. Why not? And then you will interest some family and friends. But I will tell you this. I've always said in business and in life, you won't have any real success till you get past your family and friends. Because once you get past them, then you've got a whole different audience. And it's an audience that has no preconceptions about who you are, what you're doing, whatever. They just look at the opportunity for what it is. And when that happens, you get amazing results. But you have to get past that, and you have to go put yourself out there a little bit and start sharing this. But again, we've made it very simple with the gift. I mean, it's that beautiful card. I can't believe this is the first time we've ever done it. Don't even have my hand. I'm sitting there doing this, and you're doing the same thing. And we don't even have the card in our hand, which is unusual.
Everybody knows the card. I don't know. I give it all away.
That's true. Yeah.
I keep just getting more and more. It's just so much fun. You have to see it fun. You have to enjoy your journey.
Yeah.
And it's actually this card make it fun. Because I like trying to smell this, try this, feel this.
Right.
It's like just
here. Yeah, just here you go. And again, when people go to look at it, think about it. What you've done is the moment you've given them the gift and they go check it out, you're not telling them what decision to make. They're going to decide, because they got three options, right? They can either say, okay, hey, I like this business. I want to do it. Or secondly, well, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I don't want to do it. But, the product's pretty cool, and I'd like to save thousands of dollars on my travel. So they look at that as a product. Or maybe they just say, you know what? I'll try the gift card. Since you gave them $1,000 in savings, I'll try that. And if it works, then maybe I'll look at the other two options. But no matter what they choose, you're making money. And that's what's unbelievable about this. No matter what option they choose, I mean, the no is still a win for you, which I love. I mean, it's like, okay, just use the card. I can live with that. I mean, think about our VIP business program, right? We've got out there right now. You know that when you personally hand out and somebody uses, one of these cards and they go save $1,000, what did you just make? You've made $500 on that one person. So think about the VIP business program. And this is one of the things you're starting to see too now in these meetups, is you get business owners and say, well, I've got a business and I've got, hundreds or maybe even thousands of customers. Well, the business owner gives those cards out to their customers as customer appreciation. Now, by the way, what have you done? Oh, you just mentioned it to the VIP, the business owner. That's all you've done. So now this guy gives them out to his customers. His customers go and use the card. And every time they save, what happens? 25% of the savings goes to the business owner. 25% of the savings goes to you. So think about that. 1,000 cards out there with one business could represent, obviously this is the maximum use of the card. We know it's not going to happen. Well, who cares what percentage is used and how much and when? It still, represents, 1,000 cards could represent almost $250,000 to you. That's one business. What if you set up 2, or 3, 4, 5, or 10, or 50, or 100? It's just numbers. And in life, that's how you become successful. You have to look at everything as numbers, I mean, I people sometimes when they look at the compensation, yeah, but it shows this, these 3 people getting 3 people, and that's never going to happen. Well, okay, let's say it's 3 people get 2 people, those 2 people get 5, and those 5 each get 10, but none of the next 10 only get 1. It's numbers. What difference does it make? You're still getting paid. And that's what I always look at. So all I know is if I do my part, whatever happens after that, I'm going to be okay with it. It's going to work. It's going to work to whatever level works. But when you have something like what we've got, and that's really what gets me excited, guys and girls, is that when you've got something what we've got, where when you really break it down, how I started this whole meeting tonight, this webinar, wow, I can actually be in this for nothing. I can save hundreds or thousands of dollars. I can make whatever I want to make, and I've got a marketing system that's so unique and so different. Why won't people join? Why won't people get excited? And they are doing it. And for example, you'll see, this little event we're doing here in Atlanta on the 3rd. These are all new people who basically just got involved in the business. And this is just one little community. This is going to spread throughout county to county, city to city, state to state, and it's going to, one day, you might have started with a little organization of 5 to 10 people. One day you could wake up and go, I've got 50,000 people in my organization. How did that happen? But it happens all the time. All the time. It's up to you. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about tonight. I want to close with just, of course, what's going to happen on Saturday. Been waiting to have this webinar and this announcement for a long, long time. And I promise you that it's going to be so exciting for all of you because what you're going to see is an amazing future here with this company. I mean, amazing future. And one that's going to be unlimited. It's going to take everything we've already got and just, magnify it 100 times, 1,000 times over. It's just that big. And, all you got to do is just look at it for yourself. You'll make your own decision, but you're going to like what you see, and you're going to like the possibilities, and you're going to like the possibility to really be involved in a company. And I've said this many times, but I really believe that a company that can be life-changing for everybody. So I think that's all I've got for tonight. Any closing thoughts?
Well, I hope to see everybody on Saturday.
Yeah. Plan to see you guys on Saturday. We'll be there.
I'll be very happy to see you.
Yeah. So we'll be there, and I hope all of you that want to find out what's going on have got your NDAs in, or if not, if you're coming in person, then we'll take care of you at the door. So with that, we will say good night, guys.
Yeah, have a blessed week.
Yeah. Everybody be good. Everybody be safe. And we'll see you next Thursday. And remember, next Thursday, I'm going to be giving a complete business presentation. So bring your guests, bring your prospects, bring the people you've shared the car with, bring some of the old people that maybe aren't doing what they could be doing, and bring the new. Good night, everybody.
Bye.